me there before. They taught me how to read, not in words, in the way the room responded to a deed. In the way a man who never raised his hand got talked over slow, and the man who had got silence in the space he needed to grow. I didn't invent this law, I just learned to survive it. The first time I saw fear replace the smirk on someone's face, I understood a language that no classroom could replace. Not proud of what I learned, but I'm honest by what it costs to move through a world where the gentle were the ones who lost. I watched soft men get eaten by the structure of the street. Watch kindness get misread as an invitation to defeat. Not because kindness is a weakness in the nature of the thing, but because the world we occupy had different ways to sing. So I became what the environment required to last. Built a reputation from the present and the past. In every room that opened when I entered without call, taught me something terrible, and I believed it all. Violence breeds respect, that's the lie they feed the young. In the neighborhoods where fear is the first language on the tongue. Violence breeds respect, or something that looks like it at night. Something that resembles peace but tastes like permanent fight. Violence breeds respect, until the day you understand that what you built on fear is just a castle made of sand. Violence breeds respect, or something wearing this disguise. Oh, real no skill root is blocked for 15 brutal years. Every man around him moved in the architecture of his fears. He called it respect, I called it something else inside. Even then I felt the difference between honored and terrified. Real respect walks towards you when the power has gone quiet. Real respect remains when there's no consequence to riot. What fear produces is compliance with a countdown running low. A room full of men waiting for the moment they can go. He died alone, I told his story in a different song, but it fits here too because the lesson fits along. That the man who rules by violence rules a kingdom of the held, and the held will lead the moment that the holding is expelled. Violence breeds respect, that's the lie they feed the young. In the neighborhoods where fear is the first language on the tongue. Violence breeds respect, or something that looks like it at night. Something that resembles peace but tastes like permanent fight. Violence breeds respect, until the day you understand that what you built on fear is just a castle made of sand. Violence breeds respect, or something wearing its disguise. I've been on both sides of this equation in my time. Been the fear and been the fighting, been the reason and the rhyme. And I can tell you from the inside of both positions live. The most powerful thing a man can do is learn to give, not fear, but something harder, something that requires more. The kind of presence that commands without resorting to the war. The Yakuza elders understood this past a certain age, that the most respected men had graduated past the rage. I met a man in Kobe who had never raised a hand, who moved through the most violent rooms and everyone would stand. Not from fear, from recognition of a different kind of force of gravity so dense it bent the room and changed its course. I asked him how he built it, what the architecture was. He said, I stopped performing violence for the applause, started showing up consistently in ways that could be trusted, started being the same man, whether polished or adjusted fear. He said his rented, it expires when the rent is due, but the man they trust completely, nothing takes that from you. I carried that for years through everything the street had left, and slowly traded violence for the death. There are places in this world where violence is the only tongue, where the alternative is burial before you're even young. I don't pretend from comfort that those places don't exist. Don't preach from safety to the ones who couldn't just resist. But I know what it costs. I counted every invoice paid, every relationship surrendered, and every bridge decayed. Every man who served me out of fear and not from choice. Every room that went to silence and removed its human voice. The violence bred a kind of respect, I won't deny the truth, but it also bred a loneliness that started in my youth. A man surrounded by compliance is a man surrounded still by the echo echo of himself inside a room he couldn't fill. So if you're young and learning what the world was and takes, know that every empire built on fear eventually breaks. Not because the fear runs out, but because you do inside. Running out of wars to fight and nowhere left to hide from the question that arrives in the quietest room of all. Was it respect they gave you, or was it just the calculated patience of a world waiting for you to fall?